fight this
feeling deep inside of me.
Girl, you got that.
You can
something.
send us an email.
That was terrible.
Vicious
Mockery.
Mockery.org.
Oh.
If you guys haven't checked out our
I've been
website,
saying
Yeah,
.net.
check out our website. You actually, you know, the .net will actually take you to .org. Did you know that?
Nets
Did you
go
know
to
that?
org.
also, did you know that we have merch and you can buy it with promo code titties?
Yeah. Take old biddies.
You just have to go to our Facebook and just type in the
terrible.
word titties. And
Actually,
and
just
then
go
the
to
merch is-
Google and
Just-
type in
just
titties.
comment
Eventually,
titties.
Images. Google images.
Eventually, you'll get to us.
Like and subscribe.
Vicious
Titties.
Mockery.
Also, if you go to our website to buy a shirt or something and there is no store, because I don't know, maybe we don't have
Just
one,
send us the money.
let us know.
With
Eventually.
What merch could we possibly have?
Send us the merch that you want to buy, and we will sell it to you at full price.
No.
How's that?
Probably plus some. That
Always
way you know
double
it's-
price.
That way you know it's worth something.
And Mark's gotta eat, so we gotta get him
Overcharging.
something.
Yeah, big boy. I got a big stomach. All right. So, last session, you
Or,
jumped.
not last session, just, you know, it's
No,
a continuing
last
session.
time.
I mean,
Last
yeah.
time.
Last
Oh,
time
last
this
session.
happened.
Last week on Vicious
I
Mockery.
thought you got the note that we were canceled.
All right. So, you entered a very large room, and
And I just got a great idea.
you got a bugbear jumping right in front of you.
All right, all right.
Bugbear.
I'm holding
Bugbear.
it.
Oh,
And he's threatened you.
Threatening bugbear.
He's like, grrr.
he
Gonna.
said, I believe, you're gonna leave or something?
Yeah.
You're gonna leave real soon.
And then I said back to him, I'll leave with your head.
No, because I am Flizel, and how dare you, Bugbear, insult me in such a manner? I should let him take your head, Bugbear.
All right. Well, why don't we roll for initiative, and you can kind of do that the little diplomacy
Well,
within the initiative order.
Can
How
it be
about that?
intimidation?
It can be however you want to be,
Okay,
because
intimidation.
that would also work.
Yes. Be good, D20.
17, sir.
Okay.
Woo.
My
Nailed you
intimidation.
first,
So, 21 on that roll, and then goodbye, die.
Yeah, boy.
That wasn't my initiative. That was my intimidation. So now
19
I'll do
initiative.
initiative.
Na, na, na,
And
na,
initiative was a nice fat natural 1, but plus 2 is 3.
All right. So who got below 17? What did?
19.
19. Wow.
Finally,
I
right?
got a 9.
9 and 3.
It's all right. I did really well on my intimidation thing, so I'm super happy.
Okay.
So this guy was on top of like the lintel, which is the thing on top of the door frame.
Yeah.
He was just kind of hanging out like.
Well,
that.
he has a sword up there that he was gripping onto, and he was sort of doing the like I can only describe it as like a ninja type thing.
He was doing the splits up, you know, like
Sure.
the Van Damme style. Like I'm.
Yeah.
in
Yes,
this-
but no. Yeah. Conceptually, yes.
Okay.
All right.
That's yours.
What? Oh, yeah. I was throwing it around and, like, yeah. I did a few tricks.
Arena here.
All right. So Delron is first, then I will go, and then Aodi, Audrin, and Althea.
I'm gonna try something.
All right. Well, do you want to
Make
hold?
it count.
No. Oh, you want me to?
Well, again, because Althea just intimidated him. If you guys start killing him, because I got 21 on that intimidation. Because if you hold, then
Is
it's
there any
his
way I
turn to
could help
react.
her with her intimidation? No, she already rolled.
Yes, you could bluff with
Could I
her.
possibly help her? If I
Yes,
did?
you could bluff with her.
Or you could hold
I'm
your
just
action.
I'm just asking, like, rules-wise, because she already rolled. I don't know if you will allow that.
If you hold your action, you can be like, I have my
I'm-
nice little dagger behind
I'm
my
letting
back.
this go. I'm letting this roll, man. I'm letting you help her if you want.
Yeah, so
I'm
you can
saying
roll
you're gonna
again.
bluff with it.
Get an extra advantage. Although she already
Sure.
rolled really high, but, you know.
Yeah.
So you're trying to deceive him, right?
Yeah, if we can just leave with the princess.
So I'm not gonna be intimidated. I'm not gonna take out my sword. I'm just gonna cross my arms, and I'm gonna look at him. I'm just gonna give him like a face of like, what are you doing, man? We're here.
I appreciate it.
We mean no harm.
He's
I say, milady, would you like us to take care of this bugbear for you?
actually your her turn and your turn.
Oh no, I thought it was you.
You're at the end.
No, it's
It
him
goes
and
me.
then you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
right now, so
Okay.
he has to wait his turn.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stay in front of him. I'll do the bodyguard. You know the bodyguard. I'm just gonna stand like right next to him, just there.
He puts up his shield and he's like basically pressing it against Elrond's like chest.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that. Just
They're
like
bro
that.
checking each other.
And
Down.
like he's about to like push you and then attack. He's gonna push you into attack distance and then hit you. But he doesn't push. He just kind of rests it on your chest.
He's just like getting ready.
Yeah.
So I didn't even do my thing yet.
Not yet. You will. Aote.
But he's
But
not
I
attacking.
didn't-
So.
I know, but I did it right before this happened.
Well, because based on what she's doing,
I'd say hold an
you
action or
hold?
something.
yeah, I could hold action.
Yeah,
Hold?
you
No,
can
can you
hold
hold
if you want to
person?
hold.
That's gonna trigger him. He's gonna be upset.
Yeah, but he can't do anything. He can be upset, but he can be frozen.
If you want to hold, you know.
No,
you
I'm
hold.
holding action.
Alright.
I'm trying to see like, wait, what are you trying to do? 'Cause
Punch him in
I
the
heard
face.
you.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But I prepare, and I
Ready your longsword.
I ready the longsword. Does anyone need healing?
Do you need some healing, maybe?
I'm 3 away from full. I'm good.
Oh, you know who needs some healing is me.
You need some healing?
I have 13 health.
I lay on hands.
All right. Now you can give her. I think it's.
Any amount up to 15.
Up to
And
15.
you have like 15, right?
I go, boop, right on the nose.
Okay, how many did you want to give me?
Well, I'm
though?
looking at your ears. All I can picture are giant Q-tips.
So this whole facade is gonna fail because no one would touch Frizzell the way you just touched
Well,
her.
no, just
Yeah,
touch my
of course I would.
shoulder.
Just touch
do
her
a
back.
finger thing. We do a finger thing.
Yeah. I
Touch
think
her
more
back.
of
You would touch her
Yeah,
back.
just touch
Yeah.
my shoulder like we
Yeah,
are here
don't
for your
bump
moral
her.
support.
We're dead. Bye.
Okay.
This has failed.
Althea.
I did what I did and I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intimidation.
Roll with advantage
Yeah.
because of the help.
Well, I got 21. I don't know.
I mean, you never know if you roll an extra 20.
That's true.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. The dot thing worked.
Okay. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to set up the distraction.
We're here to pick up the princess. Our location there was an issue. We need to move her.
I raise my hand up and I'm like, Audrin, the letter. The letter that says that the location was moved.
The location was moved. I go, we need to bring her back to the bishop. Who the hell are you?
He puts his hand out for the letter.
I said, don't you go grabbing from me. Who are you?
Look, the position was already moved once.
We'll move it 5 times if we need to.
Yeah, you're not in charge of this.
Okay, so you're supposed to give me the transitioning password.
That got changed too.
Yeah.
What did it
I was
get?
like, when was the last time you talked to the bishop? Have you been talking to the bishop?
No.
We've been talking to the bishop.
No, I don't talk
We
to
just
the
came from the bishop.
No.
Do you work for the bishop? Because we work for the bishop.
Yeah, I do.
Well, we all work for the bishop.
No, I work for
No,
the
we
bishop.
work for the bishop.
When did they hire you?
We've been hired. That's for Zell.
Look, I'm really confused.
So we're all confused.
Okay.
Hey, would you like a
Is
sausage?
there
Let's
anything
chill.
sharp in the room behind Mr. fucking Bugbear? Like,
I
is there a
mean-
knife on his
Can
goddamn...
Flazel- can
I mean, he has a knife, a couple knives, like on his, and javelins on
Is
his
he
back.
completely distracted by all
give
this
him a
bullshit?
Yeah, no, he is.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll
Can
give him a
unseen
sausage.
servant grab the goddamn dagger from his belt and just stab him in the back of the neck?
Unseen servant cannot attack.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so
Can I still grab it without him noticing it? Like, have it just float?
He would probably notice.
The small dagger while these two are yelling at him?
can Althea
we're
Flazel just
it's
walk confidently
diplomacy.
past him
Yeah.
to the princess?
Sure. I mean, I'm gonna say. Okay, how do I do this?
It's too much.
Because unseen servant. if unseen servant is like a very unskilled thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Who has
No, but
the
they can
highest?
pick up things.
They
It's
can
not
pick up things.
unskilled.
Who
They
has the
can
highest
pick up
deception?
things.
I will let
I think
him
he's
pick
just
up
saying it's not like a sleight of hand. Like
I have
one
pickpocket.
dagger, but he's
Deception?
gonna know it's gone.
Deception?
I got a
Doesn't know if he
+3
dropped
deception.
That's true.
Especially if I hide it behind him.
He grabbed. Okay, so unseen servant. While this all
And then
going on, grabs
behind
the dagger.
him and just kind of floats
and then
behind
I
him.
He's
see
so
got a
it's-
sword already.
It's
Uh-huh. And then you drop the dagger.
I
Yeah?
know. I make it move with him, so he's behind him, so
Okay.
he doesn't notice it.
Okay.
He just doesn't know where it went.
Okay.
So it's not like
He looks
knows.
down. Hey.
Hey,
What's going
I
on?
mean-
What?
Hey,
What?
hey, password got changed. It's Dingleberry now. Okay,
No!
so we're good.
Look, I'm really.
Giselle's gonna pick up the princess, and we're gonna head on our way, and we'll pay you.
You gonna pay me?
Here's a sausage.
Yeah.
No, stop it! I don't want your dirty sausage.
Hey.
Hey.
Say what you will about all of these folks, but let's leave the sausage alone.
I
Natural
have
20 on perception.
Okay.
Is the princess tied up, or does
Deception.
she have anything?
No.
Okay.
In fact, she's standing up right now and she's dusting herself off, and she's coming up, and she goes. She's actually during this argument, she's walking towards this whole thing, and she goes and says, "Okay, just stop, all of you, just stop." Oh my God.
We stop.
This is harder than it needs to be. Okay. Can you just leave
Hostage
them alone?
negotiations are usually
She's
that
talking
way.
to the bugbear. And she goes, "Can you just leave them alone?" Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, because I was told I was the only person going to take care of you, and you weren't supposed to move anymore. And we're supposed to wait for the fairy to come and get you.
We're the fairy.
But you didn't even know the password changed, so what do you know?
Hey, shut up! I don't know you. Shut up.
I go
Okay.
lean up against the
The
wall.
princess goes. The princess goes. "Look, I don't care about any password changes or any fairy anymore. I just want to go home. Just let me home." And he goes, "Okay, fine, go home."
We take her home.
After you, princess.
Who are you all?
Well, this is Flazelle. We're here with Flazelle. We're her entourage.
Yeah, I literally have never met her in my life.
Yeah, but the bishop sent us.
I'm
with
one of the bishop's
Flazelle.
most
Look,
trusted
you've
people.
I roll my
I
eyes
sent out.
of all this.
Okay, do you?
Oh. This is
Wait,
the
hold
prince-
on.
We're talking to the
Hold on.
princess, not the bugbear.
Hold on. Do you? How much do you all know?
That's what I'm saying. She did this on her own. I hear in the back. She did this on her own damn fruition, you dummies.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because it only became obvious now. You just let her go.
Whoa. We know what we were told. It's probably not the whole story, but what does it matter? We take you back to your dad,
Yeah,
right?
we've got orders. We've got orders, and we're here to
I
fulfill those
smack him
orders.
like, stop talking. It's,
All right,
it's
plus
pointless.
one.
Look,
I'm gonna
I-
go to
She wants to
minus
go home.
one.
Look, no, stop. You don't know what I want, and don't you tell me what I want.
Is that the princess talking or the
Yeah,
bugbear?
Yes.
no, that's princess.
Princess.
No, bugbear has an idiot voice.
You don't know what I
Again,
want,
smack.
and I won't let you
Stop
speak
Going
for
back to
me.
34.
Princess, what do you
Alright.
want?
I lay on my own
Can
hands.
I intervene?
Look, apparently I'm not going to get what I want, and that's okay.
I push myself forward and out of the way, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, I forgot his goddamn stupid name. What's the goddamn stupid?
Bishop?
No.
Creek End?
Yes.
Yeah.
I go Creek End Sentas.
No!
Shut the fuck up! It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the bugbear
the
listens to
bugbear at
her.
this point is either gonna kill us or he's confused as all bloody hell. But the
We
princess
work for
is
the
free.
Look,
bishop,
I-
not the.
Look,
not
I
Creek-End.
We're
know.
not doing it.
Look,
She knows that.
Princess
we
is
don't.
talking
She
to
knows,
you.
but the bugbear doesn't.
The bugbear doesn't care.
I don't care. Hey, you know what? I'll be happy to go. I don't like hurting.
You've been relieved of duty, bugbear.
Okay.
Leave your weapons and any magical items you have, and you can go home now.
I'll take my money. You said you have my money.
Okay,
She
look,
has your money.
I'll give him a gem. I have 2 gems
No,
and I'll
no,
give
give
him
him a gem.
1.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Go
the
ahead.
sausage.
Looks good.
Okay, all right.
color's the
he-
gem?
Yeah.
Again, I push my way.
And he moves by you all. He literally just kind of pushes through you all. He says, "Okay, bye.
And disarm all traps in this room.
There is no.
Hey, how about a no?
Don't
Bye."
Wait, give me a sec.
No,
while I roll
let
something.
him leave.
I ignore all of them.
Okay, the bugbear just goes.
Yeah,
Did
he's
he
gone.
eat the
I
gem?
chase after him.
No, he was like chewing on it.
Okay. he was checking.
He was
his
chewing on
system.
it. He
Okay.
was chewing on it.
He's going through checkpoints.
This
He's
is
like,
so
I better
much
You
more
want
swallow
I
this.
complicated.
escort him out.
So he literally goes
It doesn't
through
matter,
the.
he's gone.
He
Got
literally
it.
pushes the rocks single-handedly down over the thing. Like you guys were like, and he goes like that, and he just climbs out, and he leaves.
Bye.
I just look at her. It's like, anyways.
Do you want to follow him over the pillar?
We were missing.
Not yet. We want to talk to the princess.
Don't listen when I let him leave.
I ignore all my companions and be like, Princess, just please, I am very tired.
Can you stop calling me princess, please? That just gets under my skin.
Oh,
Like
Right.
everyone calls me that.
I
Like,
know everyone
can
calls
you just call
that.
me Sala? It makes me feel much better.
All right, Sala,
Thank you.
please. So obviously, because he was so easily allowing you to go at your own free will, please let us know what the hell is going on, because obviously Creakin is doing something silly.
No, he's not doing something silly. He's doing something expected. My dad obviously asked him to hire a group of people to come and get me.
Well, your disappearance has cost a lot of lives.
No one knew I was gone.
No.
Yeah, it has,
No, it
because
hasn't.
the people that kidnapped the princess also took over this cave, which
No,
also
they
took over
didn't.
Tides Raw, which also took
No.
over the
No, it's not
halfway
the same.
in.
No, hold on. Wait. Who took over Tides Raw?
The bishop, the people that apparently kidnapped you.
No one kidnapped her.
Oh,
And,
so she.
and
wait,
your dad didn't send us.
Look, all I did was hire this bishop guy.
Yeah, that bishop guy killed a lot of people.
Yeah, well, the bishop guy killed a lot of people, took over a town, and was like, keeping sex slaves.
Let her
Okay,
talk.
I didn't mean for all that to happen. Like, I didn't want to hurt anyone. I didn't know he was going to do those
And
things.
technically he didn't. The goblins did.
Yeah, but he hired the goblins.
No, but he fucked up Tides
And
Raw for
believe
sure.
me, the sex slaves had
He
the
didn't kill
goblins had
anyone in
nothing to do
Tides
with the
Raw.
sex slaves.
He kicked them out.
He starved him.
He starved them out, and he kept sex slaves. I'm like, am I on crazy pills
wait a
here?
You are.
I was like, there are sex slaves,
Okay.
there are dead wives of a tavern keeper. I am only here to bring justice.
This
Okay.
is why I don't like paladins.
because we are neutral good
Okay.
or such.
So, all I did was send a letter, and they said to bring all my belongings, and that they would set up a distraction, and that I would be able to leave in a couple days, and we just needed to find a hiding spot for a couple days, and my girlfriend was gonna pick me up.
You're what?
Like romantic girlfriend?
Well, I mean,
all
nothing's
do
happened yet, but yeah, kinda.
Oh my god.
I just look at you guys like you guys do not remember talking to the other paladin that we killed that said that this was all like a plan,
Yeah,
a
but
hoist plan.
No, no, no. I know it
included
was a
sex
plan. Like, yeah, no, I
slaves.
picked up on that
They
a while back.
chose to
But
stay there. That was what she was saying, but they didn't end up. Never mind. No one remembers story. We're good. Continue.
What happened to Tides Raw?
Tides Raw was taken over by the bishop, who was, according to the entire town of Tides Raw, keeping sex slaves, kicked everyone out, took all their stuff.
Tore apart the town and made a fortress for himself.
They
Yeah.
weren't sex slaves, they chose to stay there.
That's not what they said. That's not
No,
what
that's
they
what
told
the
us.
big
They were
Redis,
Redis
Redis
girls
girls chose to stay
anyway.
there, but Redis wanted
for-
them out.
For clarification, they were hungry and they made a deal that they would feed them, but
If
they
they
were
wanted
sort of
to-
abused
Yes.
in the process. So in
Which
a way,
is the casualty
you're
of
both right.
prostitution in general,
But
guys.
you're both right. You're both right,
It's not
actually.
sex slave, like it's the
It's not a
casualty.
sex slave 100%.
It's the casualty
But
of
then
the
he
career.
hired
But-
goblins who
It's
killed a
the
bunch
goblins
of
Yeah.
who
The-
killed the one
so,
the one
Regardless,
guy's house.
I look
So-
at the princess, I forgot
Right.
her name, and I
Yeah.
tell her,
It's not as
It's Sala.
complicated to put the
Sala.
story together.
it's fine, you didn't know that was going to happen, but I think hopefully you've learned a lesson that your actions have consequences, because that all falls on you.
I look at you and I smack you over the head.
yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Look,
grab
no,
Leody.
stop. He's right. He's right. He's right. I didn't mean any of that to happen.
I'm
fine.
but
You know you did.
no, and I smack you again over the head because I'm like, you're making it. You never mind. It's done. Whatever.
Well, Sala,
she
what
needs to
should we
learn.
do?
She's young.
except that it wasn't all her. Or, like, I'm piecing things together. I go, someone tricked her to think this. Aren't you?
Yeah,
I give up.
you know,
Someone has not
Everyone
been
has a
giving
very
us the
specific
whole
mindset.
story.
You
This is
too.
his
But that's
mindset.
why I smacked you, because I'm like, that's why I was like, I give up. You guys could go with the
I
story on your
really
own.
didn't mean for all that
You're
to
fine,
happen.
sweetheart. We got you. That's
I-
all we were sent to
I
do.
didn't know there was going to be goblins. There was just the hobgoblin guys and the bugbear guy that came to pick me up in the wagon.
It's
and
fine. I'm not trying to make you. Let's
been-
move past this. I'm just telling you, you've learned a lesson that your actions have consequences. You trusted some people that maybe you shouldn't have trusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was called the bishop specifically because he had killed more people than such and such, and I don't remember the rest of that.
I remember it, but
Do your
when
research.
when I met him, he was really nice.
Oh, honey.
But when we met him, we were forced to kill him
Oh.
because he had basically taken over an entire town.
Oh.
But that's besides the point. I hope you learned a lesson, but
Wow, I guess.
moving
You
forward.
guys aren't moving past this. You guys
Yeah.
keep talking about it.
I know. Don't
Wow.
tell the prince.
I'm not making any arguments.
Right
I'm letting her know that
Okay.
she's made a mistake.
I'm,
and that she should learn from that.
I'm gonna say Coyote obviously knows that something more shady is
Right.
going on
Yeah.
that my
So now-
compatriots are not catching. So I go, do
There's-
not worry
No,
about
you
that.
leave Jose out of that one.
I go,
Hold up.
Maybe we're
getting
all
into
not
an argument
sharing all
over
the
nothing here.
information that we need.
That's
Yeah.
no, actually, this is what I was expecting.
Yes.
I'm DM Mark talking now. This is what I was expecting.
Them not shutting up.
No, no.
I'm trying to get her to say what
Yeah.
she wanted.
But
I'm
she
over
won't
the
let her
whole.
You keep
talk
talking to
because
her
you guys
about
keep
lessons.
making it
All
feel
right.
like shit, and I go, you guys need to stop and let
I know,
her
we're
talk.
so
That's
sorry
why
we make you
I
feel
will-
bad
Okay.
about having people
I
killed.
just
move forward.
paid.
Oh, God.
I sent a
Don't
letter
go
to
through
an
the
old
story.
friend of mine, of that I knew, and I knew he worked for the Foxes, and I knew he just left.
And then I go,
And that's, I figured if there was anybody who knew how to get me out, it would be him. I didn't know that he was going to do something so bad. I just figured that I'd be here for a couple days and I'd get to go. He said he'd set up a distraction. I didn't realize that his friends maybe were really bad people.
Wait, a distraction for what?
For her to leave.
Leave for what?
She wants to run
girlfriend.
away with her girlfriend.
All
She's a
right.
lesbian and she's a betrothed.
And
"Yeah, the Foxes had a hand
Look.
in this.
Okay.
what does who have to gain from all
Oh,
this?
Okay.
Money.
So my dad.
The king.
My
the
dad.
king of Sectus.
Stop. My dad.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He is. I think he's going to set me up with that guy. You know, guy.
Uh-huh.
The elf guy. The one all the ladies
Right.
like.
Yeah, your king.
He just,
guy,
like-
your prince.
Creeps me out.
The
Thank
Eldritch
you.
Has this
prince.
smile, and you're just like, I think it's painted on or something. It doesn't feel right to me. And I'm not. He's not cute. He's not nice.
What? He's not
and
cute?
I met
He's
someone.
breathtaking.
I met someone, and I really like her a lot, and I wanted to spend some time with her, and I thought that I could run away, and I was told that her ship was gonna be here in a couple days, and that they'd be right at the docks, and in the little hidden docks that are near this place, and we were gonna go, and we were gonna have a good time together, and then I would send a letter to my dad saying
all
that
makes sense.
I didn't want to do any of that stuff that I was supposed to. But I can't tell him that. He would flip out.
You hear me mumble? I was like, oh, Creakin owes us so much more money because I totally know what's happening now.
I didn't tell Creakin.
No, I
Well,
know
this-
you didn't tell Creakin.
What, does Creakin
Well,
want
this
more
is
power
all
or something?
reasonable,
They
but
went
you
to
don't
go get her because
hire
he gets money
a bunch of
to
killers
pick
to
her
make this
up.
happen.
She didn't.
Okay.
Look,
the
I didn't
bishop,
know they were
the
killers.
goblins, all these people.
But I didn't know they were
Are you
killers.
now lawful
just a
good?
mistake.
What are you now? I don't know
I am.
what you
so
are.
good. I'm only here because
I'm
I am here to bring justice. If justice is
Oh, boy.
getting you out of a marriage that you're not interested in, I will help you with that. But if justice is a distraction for us to kill a bunch of innocent people
you
because
killed
you're
innocent
too
people?
afraid to tell the
Awesome.
truth, then I have a problem with that.
Not that
Mister,
they-
I don't know you, and I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for any of that to happen.
I grab her. Don't worry.
not really good at this stuff.
I grab her shoulder. I go, don't worry about him.
Ignore
You
him.
ignore him. You're gonna come with us. You can do whatever you want at this point.
Whoa, she's 17.
Yeah, she's 17, and like many people are killed because of this, and so many
Oh
people
my
have lost
God.
their
I'm
homes.
so tired at this point.
Yeah, okay.
I'm starting to meta tire. at this
Princess,
point.
what do you?
No, I know.
What do you
but
want?
meta DM set up this scenario
I know.
to be a little interesting.
Okay.
It's
So-
not interesting the way it's supposed to be interesting.
I think it is.
So Sala,
Thank you.
Yes.
the prince is breathtaking. Let's get that straight. But look at my skin. I can tell you he's probably a jerk because all the other elves are jerks. What can we do to help you? And I don't know. We somehow make your father okay. He'll be sad.
I don't know.
I wouldn't trust people.
I really don't know.
You want to go meet up with this lady?
Maybe I should just talk to my dad.
That might be good.
I think that's the best choice because, okay, just to be honest here, she has an interest in this lady, but nothing has happened. And given her background in finding people that are useful, she doesn't really do her research.
No.
She could be getting taken advantage of here.
I say we don't move her.
You leave her here.
No, I say that we go back to a safe spot that's nowhere near the city right now.
And hide her?
Do you think halfway is safe at all?
If our goblin friends are still okay.
Save the innkeep.
the
I
inn.
think he'll do anything for us.
I think the Mr. In and Out owes
Yeah.
us Mr. Halfway In.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I just don't know how to let.
I look at you and I
Then
look at
no,
the, I look
I'm
at the girl
moving.
like, do you happen to have any other like paperwork or letters between you and the guy you hired?
No.
Okay. You see me still like, I think Creakin's fucking with
I
us.
think, I think so. And I think either we hide her or we take her back to the king. And she
No,
talks to
no,
him.
no. I say we
they're
hide
not
her.
gonna let us. They're not gonna want us allow us to take her to the king. Creakin's gonna
Yeah, no, I know.
take her to the king.
That's another. That's
That's
another
That's why I
hurdle.
look at you and go,
Wait, whoa,
That's
not
another
if we
hurdle.
just literally take her to the king right
we
now.
can't.
There might be people gonna
They
stop
are
us on the way.
there.
Who's there?
Creakin and the guild.
And if we show up with the princess?
They will.
Oh, because we're fucking with their money if we
It's
fuck up
their
this plan.
money.
They might
Aren't you
come after
getting
us.
this?
Yeah,
This is
so
what I'm
yeah, we
trying to
gotta
say. As
hide
you
her at
argue your
halfway.
moral chaos that didn't need to happen. The things that are clicking together is that we were hired to grab her because he's getting paid money by the king so he can pay off and more money probably from Prince Guy so they can marry her off.
Yeah,
We
no,
get that.
Drew?
we get that.
Drew, there's layers.
There is so
But there's also
we get
morality.
that, but there's also a lot of things in between, such as all the, you
That's
know.
why we said we were just going to
Bad
take her
stuff.
to halfway.
Yeah.
But there's more bad stuff because as we get closer to the place, the guild is a massive guild.
So then
It's
what was the
going-
point of the bishop taking over a town and...
Because he wants
That's
power.
just him doing his asshole things that he
Yeah.
does.
And it
What
was
does
a
that have to do with
distraction. It was a
There's
distraction of her
also-
running
They
away.
even said, I even point out the weather paladin that you guys killed before we could fully interview him.
The
His
bishop.
last
The
words.
bishop's,
Or-
the
No, the
bishop's
paladin.
bro.
Oh, the paladin, yes.
Bishop didn't say anything to us. He made fun of us and he says, we're not going to say anything because that's your fault for already killing me.
Right?
So,
Yeah, but at the same time, we entered a place where we were told that there are slaves, and they were going to kill the person, too.
Let
that was
that
the whole
part
reason that
go,
we went,
alright?
that was just collateral.
we were
It was
told.
collateral from
Take
all
a
this.
page from Daya. Let
We
that
were
shit go.
told.
It was collateral
It was
damage.
collateral
All
damage
right.
and we were
well,
told.
we're not gonna send this girl with this other random girl because
Not yet.
looking at her choice of employees, she's probably gonna get taken care of.
There's a lot more going on.
So
Alright.
let's
Yeah.
hide her
Trust it.
let's
We're
hide her
gonna
in
hide
the
her-
tavern,
Hide her at halfway.
and we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do because this.
We might want to disguise her while we travel.
Well, I think we can make it to the inn without anyone seeing us. It's getting into the city. I think that's gonna be hard.
I don't know.
I don't want to take her in the city yet.
I
let's just take
The
this
defer.
guy.
Disguise her.
the rogues are everywhere.
I defer to AOD if we need to disguise her when we get her to, as we travel to halfway.
I would say just for safety.
Yeah, no, for safety for sure.
Would just so we can, because it sounds like you guys already know what you want to do. Did you guys want to do a perception check on the room? at all?
Yes.
There's probably more information scattered
Go ahead.
somewhere.
Anybody who wants to look?
We see
God
nothing.
fucking
No,
damn
I
it.
have,
The goggles
I
do
have
nothing.
14.
Does Delron want to look?
I got a 6. A modified 6.
No, 14.
14. All right. So not only do you see some very clearly dwarven texts on the desks next to her, but literally, when looking next to the desk, it is like a cavern. The massive cavern. It just goes
So she was gonna throw
hundreds
herself
and
off the
Terrible place
cliff.
to put a fucking.
No, it's where she said she was gonna throw herself off the cliff. We
Yeah,
didn't
I
see
guess
it yet.
so.
It's like
That's funny.
it's like someone. It looked like there was a bridge that at one point in time was right here, and it probably like was the entire length of the room. And that bridge is just gone. You could see like the edge of it, and you could see that it was just ripped off. Above, massive, like three, like there must be 30 feet
Those big crystal things, those stone, whatever they're called.
chains.
Oh, okay.
They are like 30 by 30 massive metal chains. The links are 30 by 30. And there's 2 of them. And there's like 6 different spaces where they were, and they're cut. Some of them are still hanging, like the little U part. Some of them are
Probably
off.
like a drawbridge or something.
Drawbridge or
no, it's
or
much
more
wider.
forgery stuff.
Forgery stuff.
It's much wider than like the bridge would go.
Or their weird water cutting method.
And it looks like it goes down. There's a little bit of heat coming from,
It's a forgery.
but even your dark vision,
Probably using like a natural.
your dark vision doesn't go that far down.
That's too far.
Hey, but that half-mile fiendish thing.
Something down there. Nope.
That's probably where
Peace
the
out.
Wait, there's a half mile to like another level.
Would you
where
like
they
to
would
use
work.
your divine sense? One more
Yeah, I'll use my divine sense. I was like, there's a half mile.
So when you look down,
Or I sense down. I don't know.
yeah, sense down, it's deep.
So deep.
It goes.
This was
There's
not a good place to hide.
there is
They
one
kill the-
source
they
of
kill
fiendish
herself.
energy, and it's really close to the base, what you believe to be the base, but it's probably 500, at least 500 feet down,
That's pretty intense.
and
Okay.
you could climb down.
I can see 60 feet. I can sense 60 feet, so that's good.
But it's so big, it's so massive. That's how it looks. It looks like it's way more powerful than you realize. Or it's like so powerful you could see it from 60 feet away.
I go, there's some serious power. Is it fiendish?
Yes.
Power? I go, there's some serious fiendish power down there.
Make a note of it. It's intense.
I go, what's down there? To the princess. The hell's down there?
I
How long have you been here? All right, enough's enough.
A couple days.
All
I
right,
guess.
lady. Enough's enough. You've caused enough problems.
I'm
What's
about
going
to,
on
like,
here?
pass them out.
I want to know
Like,
what's happening.
I don't know what this place is. I'm sorry.
I
Figure out.
All right, you've been here for a few days. What do you know?
Just
Tell
been
us everything you
reading.
know.
I look at you and I'm like,
What the
this
fuck?
close to like vicious mocking him to shut the
Do
fuck
it.
up.
Well, you know what? That's not going to get us any more information. What's down
Because she
there? What do you
doesn't
know?
know
Who would
I've just been here for a few days. She's just hanging out on a desk.
that's
just
what
starting it up.
So she went to the bottom of a fucking 500-foot cavern?
I wasn't gonna
She was
climb
going to
down
jump
there.
down there. You were about to jump down there 5 seconds ago.
He looks at his wrist.
Because she's a teenager.
Grok and I were talking, and that was it.
Worst.
All right. Why are we in this cave any longer than we
Yeah,
need to be?
like,
Let's
what
take
we
this
doing
girl
here?
to the.
Worst,
to the
thank
inn.
you. Worst.
Would Aoni
like to
point
look
out
down?
the dwarven writing on the
No, I
desk?
don't want to get close to that.
I point out. I go.
All right.
I go to
Did
her
they-
and tell,
hold
I tell the
Hold on,
shifter.
Delron. You see a glimpse of one of the chains. Okay. Then what happens is, so what you guys see is Delron. It looks like he has like one of those mall seizures.
Wait, what?
Oh shit, Delron
Mall
has a...
seizure.
Like-
A
like
grand mall.
Grand mal seizure. He literally, like, his eyes glaze over and he starts convulsing.
I put a pillow under his head and I put something in his mouth, like some leather in his mouth.
Here's what
I know how to
happens.
do that with that.
Here's what happens. So not only do you see this massive chain, you see it hooked up, and you for some reason in your mind it's going through this story in your head. You see these chains and they're coming down. You could see them. You're looking right at one. You can't even get your arms around it. Your arms are stubby and they're tiny, and you can't even hug it. But you feel immense joy when you look at these giant chain links that are hooked up to. It's like an island floating over, and you're looking down over the edge of a volcano. And when you turn around, you have your back to the chain, you see this beautiful city made of stone and painted with gold inlays between the stone. You see dwarves walking around. They greet you, "Hey, little one!" They have clasps, golden clasps that are all in their beards. They come up to you and they shake you, and he says, "Are you ready for some fun?" And it's this big guy. He's a big, hairy guy, and he's got a bald head. And he says, "Oh, little one, your birthday's gonna be so much fun." And that's when you see the chain, the massive chain that's in front of you. Literally, you see it, a massive wing of fire comes through, and it must be like 50 feet long. Cuts it with one swipe. Cuts it in half. Then you feel this sensation that this entire island is shifting. You're falling into the lava, and you are freaking out. You're clawing, you're grabbing. The man who hugged you grabs the length of the chain, and he's able to barely get his arms around it because he can't get it all the way around. It's too big. You're falling off. He grabs you by the hand, and you are gonna fall. You feel the sensation, the heat on your feet. And he says, "Son, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And he slips off. And he's holding you. And as you're falling, he's pulling you up, and he tries to embrace you. You feel the heat hit your body, covers you over, and you're awake on the ground with all your friends around you.
Sorry, I fell.
I'm doing this.
I'm fine. I kick up.
Want a sausage?
Let's get this girl out of here. Come on, we don't want to be here any longer than we need to be. And I walk over to the edge of that precipice thing. Like right to the edge. And I look down.
Fiends are down there.
I look down. Any glow of lava or anything?
Nope. But you see this vision. Not anymore. But you feel like maybe the walls were the same from that vision. Like, it feels too strikingly similar to what actually, like this area.
I take out my sword. And I look down and I look at my sword, which says, "Let die judge you." And I'll just whisper to myself, "I'll come back." And sheath my sword.
Okay.
And I walk out of the room.
All right. Exit.
Yeah, we grab this princess and we make our exit.
Don't touch me.
Lady, don't even. What we have been through. Don't. Do you see this shoulder? This is the only clean part of me.
So you help
I got
her.
spider guts on me.
You
This
help
is brand new mithril armor. I don't want to hear it.
You help her through the little opening that the bugbear cleave through, and it takes you a couple minutes, and you walk to the entrance. And as you get to the entrance, not only do you see heavily armored people
God damn it.
at the entrance,
I told you guys.
and they have
They were
made
gonna be there anyway.
a blockade there. They've moved the rest of the
What kind
the
of
boulders
armor
that
are
were
they
there.
wearing? Like, what does it represent?
What you can see is
Like Sectus soldiers?
it is the helm.
God
They
fucking
have
damn it, I
the
told you,
or-
motherfuckers.
They
Why
have,
did you
they
get
have the ornate
What?
helmets on.
They were gonna be there anyway.
No. Oh my
And
God.
as you come up to
You're
the
not
front,
supposed to.
Aoti's freaking out. She's
I'm
standing in the
annoyed.
background. She's
I'm
totally
ridiculously
annoyed.
annoyed.
She's like, "God damn it, I knew it. And then the helm guys move to the
He's a
side.
little asshole. Or is
And
it the
you
other
see-
ones?
A halfling man
Oh God fucking
with
damn it.
slick brown hair, slick back, and a flute to his side. And you know him as Slip Creekend.
I put her behind Delron.
Handsome man comes through,
Well, handsome little.
walking through the.
I stood in front of her.
The soldiers as if they were nothing, and he says,
God damn it.
"Bravo! Bravo! Whoa! Well worth the money. You guys are amazing. Color me impressed. You know, I just hired you for one job, and then you guys go and you literally saved all of Sectus. You know that? You know that? Do you know how many people of Sectus will know your names after this?
Depends. Are we gonna get paid for saving
Oh,
Sectus?
you will absolutely get paid for this. And yeah, I have some really good news for you guys. Like, really great news. You guys are gonna love it. Oh, yeah. Especially you, Mr. Shiny Armor. Look at that.
Love
Look at
good
that.
news.
And
Well, it's covered in spider guts, but
hey, I got some great stuff for you. You don't even worry. You don't even worry. Don't even worry. You just don't trip. Oh man, I'm gonna introduce you to a little buddy of mine. You would love him. Big guy. Oh, you big quick guy, you. Oh, you don't stop doing that. Don't stop being you. Oh man, you guys are the best. Oh man, here we go. He hands out. He gives you. Who's in the front? Who's in the front?
I am.
I
He's
get
gonna
my
walk
potion of
right-
growth ready in case I need to just start swiping.
He puts it right in your hand. He puts it right in your hand. And obviously, he's got to kind of like lift his hand up to put it in your palm. And he says, "Here's everything, absolutely everything. I want you to enjoy it. I want you guys to enjoy it. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I got a wagon out in the front. We can jump on the wagon, and I'll explain everything to you there. All right. Let's get going.
I turn around real quick before we move out, and I go to the princess over her, and I give her my hand, and I try and whisper to her ear. If someone means you harm, and you think it means you harm, use this. Have them drink it, and I give her the poison.
Okay.
Are you trying to hurt me?
She puts it in her pouch and she says, "Okay." And that's it. And she walks forward, and he Slip like indicates like through, and the helm moves to the side. Literally dozens of soldiers in the snow, standing out there, and there's like a wagon trail of covered wagons, like at least 5, and literally uncovered wagons too. There's at least 3 or 4. As you walk past all the soldiers don't even say anything or do anything. They're just standing there. But yeah, you pass them. Slip moves past you very quickly, opens up one of the front carriages, and he goes, "You'll be joining me in mine." And he indicates to jump on his carriage.
We have our own carriage, or we have our
I
own.
want to be part of the fun V.
By all means, shiny man.
I am shiny.
Walk in.
And he says, of course, the lovely Aote, you have to join me. You have to join me.
Honey, if the princess comes with us,
No, she has her own.
I'll hang out with her.
That's fine.
Have fun, Paladin. Learn what you need to learn. I'm going to be with the princess.
You go in the
All right.
drum V. I'm going to be in the fun V.
You two, come on.
I'm gonna go with Aote.
Fine. You can have the ladies' wagon. Mr. Sir,
I'll stay with the ladies.
Punchy man.
I think you should go.
I give you a
If
level.
you guys go with the ladies,
him.
I'm going to find out what the hell's going on here. Me and Slip have a lot to talk about.
That's fine. I'll stay with the ladies.
Okay. Okay, let's resolve this. So you get in the wagon. The rest of you jump into another wagon that's behind the front wagon, which Slip and Audrin are there. And he says, "Friend, buddy, old pal, you have the makings of a very, very strong paladin. I'm going to hook you up with the paladin group that rolls with the holy
I
orders.
say, Slip, I'm not interested. What I am interested in is justice. And I told you from the very beginning I'm no assassin. So whatever happens here, you're going to have a lot to speak for because we're going to bring everyone to justice today.
You sort of did bring a lot of people to justice. You saved the kingdom. You killed somebody who was literally a liar, a cheater, a stealer, a ne'er-do-well. Somebody who betrayed our order. He betrayed our laws.
Well, that's fine. Then I guess you have nothing to be worried about.
Absolutely.
Because I'm definitely going to be discussing with the king your involvement in this whole situation.
That I paid to free his girlfriend from imprisonment.
His girlfriend? or
No,
his
his
daughter?
girlfriend is Meredith.
Oh, yeah, Reddith, right?
Reddith is his girlfriend. Well, yes, and we were happy to do so.
And you're not going to say a single word about that.
I say,
Because you know what... yeah, you drink a little potion. You know what implications that would lead to.
I say these are implications that you were well aware of before you got us involved.
Mm-hmm. But you realize the entire kingdom would be against you if you said to the king that his girlfriend was a prostitute.
Was she a prostitute?
Yes.
I mean, she was when she
Well,
was
you know what?
younger.
We all make choices. And I made my choice, and my choice is justice.
Yeah. And you're going to uphold the king's justice. And you're going to just keep your lips shut about that, right? Yeah?
I say,
Yeah, you are. You are, buddy. Hey.
so you know what, Slip?
How about I tell you the good stuff?
Tell me the good stuff, Slip.
Okay, here we go.
Convince me.
Here we go. So in a week's time, there's going to be a party, and it's a big party. It's supposed to be an engagement party. No one knows about it, but everybody's going to be there. No one knows it's an engagement party. They just think it's some kind of, just a party to have a party. A winter solstice party, if you will. But what they don't realize is Sala will finally meet Timidel Esla.
Have they never met before?
No.
Things work.
They've seen each other in parties, but they've never actually been next to each other.
Look, the marriages of royalty, that's between royals and royals. That's none of my business. My business is to make sure people are safe and people are brought to justice.
But the king will be super happy that you, Mr. Shining Armor, brought his daughter back from a kidnapping. And guess what he's going to want to do? Give you some of the highest honors that anyone could ever bestow upon a knight such as yourself.
I don't need honors, I just need justice
And money.
and some money. I need justice and some money.
And do you realize the amount of money that you could make if you spoke to some of the guilds? You could be a personal bodyguard for any of the guild leaders. You could be my personal bodyguard. Do you know how much I pay a week for a personal bodyguard?
Look, I say, Slip, all this is well and good.
Uh-huh.
And if the truth is what matters and the truth comes out, then everyone should be in a better place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be part of any deceits. I've learned a lot on the last few days, and I understand that maybe not everyone's going to get their way.
Absolutely.
But I'm not here to deceive the people of Sectus. I'm here to bring justice and the truth out. And if that, if that is too much for these people, and if that is too much for the king, then that's something that they're going to have to reconcile with themselves.
How about we shine that armor up? We get you a house over in Sectus, and we call it a day.
I say, how about we take this to the courts, and we let the people decide?
Sure. Do it. Absolutely.
Then that's all I ask.
Here's a note.
I take the note.
I want you to take that over to the Clother, I want you to get fitted for a nice suit. Please wear the armor. It's shiny.
armor.
It's nice. And
You ain't going nowhere.
I'll see you at the party. And he opens the door and kind of finds a way to crawl out, and he sits with the driver.
I go, you mother. No.
He leaves. He's done talking.
I go, we'll talk later. Okay.
All right. Back in wagon 2.
Sala, what the fuck are we gonna do?
I don't know.
So no guards with us inside the wagon?
Nope.
Okay, I hate Creekend.
And how many people are driving the wagon?
1. But there are guards.
I know. I just look at you guys like, we can.
Dozens
no.
of dozens.
It's a
of
race,
guys.
but I'm sure we all go at the same speed.
I look at both at three. You go. It's not a coincidence that he knew and showed up there. That's
No,
why. Yeah.
I know that. Sala,
Yeah.
I hate Creekend.
Look.
What the fuck do we do?
She
Let's-
doesn't know.
Let's just go. Let's just go. I need to figure out what to do next. Can we just go? Can we just go back? Maybe I can talk to my dad.
Okay, then we'll go back.
I think you should talk to him.
I will.
And if you end up with this guy and you really don't want to be with him, and he does anything that you don't want him to do, just give him that potion.
Okay. I don't want to hurt him, but
It won't hurt him. Yes, I'm lying.
Deception check.
I'll do it.
she's got no
Fell down.
stats. I have no stats for her. She's 0.
It's fine.
I just wish I could have done this myself. I just wish I could have.
Hey, don't feel bad, dude. You're young, man. You tried. Learned
Yeah.
some lessons. It's fine.
I think you guys. Like,
It's
I have
not
a
over.
feeling that it mattered that it wasn't your choice to begin with. The idea
What?
was planted in it.
That it wasn't even her choice to go.
I think they were convinced. I think she didn't want to go. I think
I
the
think
fact that she
lady
magically.
was taking
Are
advantage.
you
She magically.
metaing
No,
this, or
I'm
you saying
telling
it
them
out
out
loud?
loud
She's
to
saying
them.
it out loud.
Okay.
To them.
Yeah,
You're
no,
whispering it to
please.
them.
Yes.
Oh,
and so I'm
but
telling them like,
I think Sala
because
can
of the.
hear us.
Well, it doesn't
I
matter
mean,
if she
she's
could
sitting
hear
right
it.
there.
No, that's fine.
It's
Yeah,
fine,
she can
she
hear
can
it. It's
She
fine.
could
She's
hear it.
the
It's
one
nothing
that
wrong
driver
against
hear it.
her. I'm
Yeah.
saying it's just no fucking coincidence that the guy that we killed has an ex-fox fucking mark. That the foxes happen to just know this. That she's supposed to marry some guy and then we're magic's supposed to retrieve it for Creaking. I'm like, there's a lot
This
more
was
to it.
whole
Well-
power play by Creek.
Yes.
But it still sucks.
Yeah.
Nothing
Aiden,
against you, Nadia.
What do you think we
probably
should do,
really do want to
Aote?
leave.
What do you think we should do, Aote? For Sala.
I mean, to be honest, other than either we drop her off at the king, or
You want chaotic good Naomi, or do
Yeah.
you just want lawful good Naomi?
No, we want truthful Aote. What the heck she thinks we should freaking do?
Chaotic good is like, well, you think he's kidnapped, right?
No,
My-
she left of
do
her
I
own
take this
accord.
card?
I'm about to say
Oh.
yes.
I can try.
No.
Might just wipe the
Look,
party.
no.
But if she does it,
She
if
wants
she
to go
does it,
home.
she wants to go
I can't
home.
protect myself. I'm not good
Yeah,
at these
she
things.
wants to go
She
home.
wants to go home. We're gonna go home.
Okay. Okay.
So I was like, what do you think? I can tell you what I want.
fight's not
Doesn't
over.
mean you should listen to me.
Right.
Okay. I'll say that the fight's not over.
Okay.
Okay. It takes you 2 days in between riding. Actually, it's an entire day because the riders switch and they don't take rests. They sleep pretty much here. It takes you
So wait, 8
six-
hours plus.
It's 16 hours. You're all able to get a full night's rest. But then you end up at the entrance of Sectus literally a day later. And it's another morning. And as you guys exit, he's the bishop. Or I'm sorry, not the bishop. What am I saying?
The bishop's back.
The bishop's back.
Expect to see me here, did you?
Slip hands you all another piece of paper as you guys are
Stupid Slip.
exiting the wagons, and he says, he goes, here's a voucher. You can have a week's stay in any in Insectus. This is a promise of payment. Any in Insectus, 1 week. This is in part due to the payment. And also, Here's another piece of paper, and hands it to the three of you. Go get yourself over to the Pin and Needle. Get yourself some nice clothes. So we're going to have a party in a week, and all of you are going to be honored. I have a couple people that I want you to meet at this place. I think you'd like it. He says, if you don't mind me suggesting, there's a nice inn called the Nightly Pillow. You'd love it. It's not where I will be, of course, but I will see you all in a week's time. And that's where we'll end today's episode.
I wanted to do something.
Trust that guy.